Coach Jerry Rickrode, Wyoming Valley Clutch. Coach, it's been a heck of a run. Last year, this year, I mean, running to COVID, all that stuff. It's been a little crazy, but overall, the biggest thing when you think of the Wyoming Valley Clutch, first thing I think about is community involvement. That goes back to Dave and Chris, yourself, all these guys, local guys, some guys from the extended area as well.
Yeah, John, that was the first thing that kind of drew me to do this with Dave and Chris, the community involvement, and obviously just helping them out. And then it kind of snowballed, and we had that really good first year where, I think we may have been 19-3 and made a little run during the tournament. Then the second year we really had it going with the 20-0, and then COVID hit. Of course, it hit everybody, but then we had the year off. And now we're back, and this team has played well for the last 10 weeks. We've won every game over the last 10 weeks. It's good going into the playoffs with that type of run. And, we've just advanced in the playoffs. And, it's good. Community's involved. The kids are at the games. I mean, last week's game at home on Saturday was just great. The kids were getting autographs from the guys after the game, and they got pictures taken and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
You're having fun with this. I mean, from the very get-go, it didn't get old for you. You're still having fun, but the guys make it that way for you. But as you say, seeing the young kids here enjoy some of their heroes in the community right now.
Yeah, I think that's what's neat. You got Dave and Chris, which are kind of like Wilkes-Barre legends, and you got the other guys on our team too, who we try to pride ourselves on having the best 10 players locally. We don't like to extend it out further, bring people in. We like to have the 10 best in like the Wilkes-Barre, Scranton area, Pocono area. And I think it's important because the community relates to those guys. And, it's just kind of fun for me to see that over the years. The officials come up to me before the game that knew me when I coached in college. And they're like, Coach, you're smiling before the game. I said, it's not like it used to be, man. This is for fun. So, it's
good. You're taking on teams that maybe you're bringing in talent from outside the area. You're going to face that this coming weekend. But nonetheless, you got to play. Play the best five against the best five. There'll be subs, all that stuff. But again, it is what it is. You're going to go out there and compete.
Yeah. You can only have 5 on the floor at one time. So they've got a stacked team. Pittsburgh, I think they have 3 European pros they brought on the team late. They're a team that's been in the ABA for like a decade or so. They're as good as any team in the ABA. We've already been told by the ABA commissioner the winner of this game will be seeded 2nd or 3rd nationally in the final 8. So it's too bad we both can't go, but we just can't do that. Got to go on the road, venture away from the nice confines of the CYC and our fans. But I think the guys will be ready to go. And like I said, we're playing decent.
To coach these guys, you coach college guys your whole life. The last several years been with these guys, but you're familiar with some of them. But is it much different? I mean, there's a maturity about them, but there's probably also a little different style to the guys as well.
Yeah, I think it's different from the standpoint of you're coaching men, and they've been taught before. Most of these guys have a really good basketball IQ. You can go at them. You let them come back at you. It's different than college. I think it's something where you gotta bite your tongue a little bit more. But the biggest thing with it is everybody's pretty good. So if you can get, I want to say, all the egos together, including like the coaching egos, you get them all together and performing in their own role, then you're pretty good. In the ABA, you don't have that on every team. I think that we've kind of gotten there.
At this level, are you watching, breaking down film, or are you kind of just concentrating on your team? There's a little bit of both, you think, amongst the coaches within the league itself?
Definitely concentrating on your own team and saying, listen, this is what we're going to do. You're going to have to stop it. And we only have so much practice time, so you really can't concentrate on the opponent that much. Now, we do everything's online, so you can see your opponents and so forth. And there might be certain tweaks you want to make or certain things you want to do to exploit. But for the most part, you're concentrating on your own team.
Well, glad you're having fun. It seems like, you're all in on this thing. And Great to see the Wyoming Valley Clutch do great things with you, Coach.
Thanks, John. I appreciate it.